So I started recording a video earlier and it didn't work and I was pissed because it was 12 minutes and I wasted 12 minutes of my life trying to make a video and it just did not work. So I'm coming to tell you first about my crazy ass dream that I had last night. Dude, this shit was crazy. I'm telling you, it revolved around cravings. And I was like, holy shit. So, I wrote it down so that I can remember it. So I could specifically tell you about it. Okay, so here's what happened. Everyone in Cravings was, dating. Coupled off. Here we go. Jay and Diana, obviously were dating because they were married. Mark and Amber, Rob and Chandler, Nick Paulson, and Jen, Tony and me, Vinny and Kathy, Adam, and Sloan, Ross and you, and Ted, he doesn't work there anymore, but he was in my dream and he worked at Cravings. But Ted and Martine. So, yeah, everyone was dating, and we went on a duck boat. It wasn't a duck. Okay, it wasn't a duck boat. It was we were in at the Plymouth waterfront, but it was a lake, but it was the Plymouth waterfront at the same time. I don't know, it was weird. But we had two-person duck boats. It was this big duck, and two people sat in it, and you just kind of went around. You didn't paddle or anything. It was just automatic. It was magic. Like Harry Potter. So, we were all in the line, going, and of course Jay and Diana were in the front, and, Jay was making sure everyone was, the same amount apart, and no one was, any different. Everyone had to be the same, or something like that. And then Rob, all of a sudden, pushes Chandler off her boat. Just shoves Chandler off the boat. And Chandler's like, what the fuck, dude? And Rob all of a sudden stands up and was like, I want Mark's date! Which is Amber. And Amber's like, no, fuck you, I'm with Mark. And so, because Rob pushed his date out of his duck boat, Tony pushes me out of the duck boat. But only because Rob did it to his date. So then me and Chandler are fucking in the water, and we're just like, what the fuck? And then Ross pushes you out of the boat because Rob Rob also, he did it because Rob did it too. And then Rob turns around and realizes what's happening. He was like, you guys fucking suck. Don't do everything that I do. Stop fucking copying me. And all this stuff. And so then, Tony's like, I want Ross's date. And Ross is like, well, I want your date. And Rob's like, well, I fucking want Mark's date. And he was all angry, and everyone started getting angry. So finally, you get into Tony's boat, I got into Ross's boat, and Chandler was still in the water. So Sloan gets up, and she's like, what the fuck? Pushes Adam out of her duck boat and goes, I fucking hate him. and takes Chandler and puts Chandler in her boat. So now Adam's in the water, and then Chandler and Sloan are in one duck boat. And so, so then Kevin and Tori are just like, well, maybe I don't want to be with my date. And like, everyone is then, like, kind of, you know, like, rethinking who they're sitting with in their thing. And Rob's still standing up there, alone in his duck boat. And Adam's in the water, and Rob's just like, why does everyone want to be like me? God damn, why can't you people think for yourself? And he's just getting all pissed off. And Jay was like, Rob, don't raise your voice. You need to keep it down. And, like, he just kept on yelling at Rob because he was yelling. But we were in, like, the open water, so, like, no one could hear him except for, like, us. It was just hilarious. Oh my god. Because Rob kept on yelling, and Amber was like, seriously, dude? Fuck up. Like, just shut the fuck up. Because me and Mark are happily together. And Mark was like, yeah, dude, you lost. It was just so funny, because, like, Rob really wanted to be with Amber. And, oh god, it was just too funny. But then, like, all of a sudden, our pizza oven just popped out of nowhere, floating on a rock. Well, weirdly enough, it was floating on a rock. And like, some guy was just like, I think you all just need to be a little happy. And, like, opened up the oven, and all this smoke came out, and then everyone was just like, and, like, just, like, sat like that, and just kind of, like, meditated. It was really funny. It really was. I'm sorry. I can't really remember the rest of it right now. I'm sure it'll pop into my head at one point, but that's all I can remember right now, is, like, the duck boat part of it. Yeah. I don't know if I ever should do this, but I have your plate over there on my wall of love. See? Plate. Wall of love. Yeah. And I really want to get a picture of you and me and, like, some cravings people so I can put it on my wall of people. And, yeah. I'm so happy because I love you. I don't know. I'm really bored. And I have a test tomorrow, which I should be studying for. I have an A in that class, but I need to get an A on this test so that I can get an A on the next one, and then I won't have to take final. And maybe I'll be able to come home early. Yeah, I'd be really happy. Like, I'm on finals week in, like, December. 'Cause, yeah, I really want to come home early. Okay, my thing is telling me to stop recording, so I have to stop recording because I guess it's too long. But I love you, and when I think of the other half of my dream, I will definitely post it on your wall, okay? But right now, it's just a blank, you know? Sometimes I only remember half of the dream. I do have, like, I have this one picture in my head of, Ross hanging off of the side of a cliff, and me and you are on the edge, and I'm holding his arm, and he's just like, fucking pull me up already, and Lauren's like, dude, let him fall. I mean, you were like, let him fall, and yeah, and I'm just like, I can't, he's like a brother, and then you're just like, I don't fucking care, he's a douchebag, throw him. And then you and Ross get in a fight on the side of a cliff. But I don't know how a cliff gets into my dream, considering where we were on Plymouth, in duck boats. But yeah, that's like one of the only other things I remember. So yeah, okay. Well, I love you, and goodbye. I hope you have a great day, though, and week. And, work hard, and, tell everyone I say hi. Okay? Bye!